Hello everyone. Today I will walk you through the sales versus target dashboard that is built in Excel. This dashboard gives us a quick view of how our region, stores, categories and then the products are performing against their sales versus target. Now, I'll cover this session into three parts. One is basically a slicer or maybe set of dimension that currently we have on the left hand side as well as the right hand side. The set of KPIs we have along with the data set that is updated as on, and third is the reports tab and then how we can change our data sets from the reports tab. Now coming to the slicers, now you can see I have selected the 2025 year here, the first quarter of calendar year, and then the January is the month. You can have the date selection over here. Yeah, you can just scroll it down and check. On the left hand top you have a category, then the products that we are selling, the set of customers we have a set of regions, we have a store format here, and then sales status. Now let's cover the KPIs currently we have here. The first one is basically telling us in the 2025 year, in the month of January, as you can see, the last data updated on 29th of August, 10:58 am. So the unit sold is largely talking about sales reflecting here till N-1, which says as on 28th of August 2025. You can see January MTD sales is appearing as 32,881 units, where the average price of per unit is 64 rupees. Given the weighted discount of 3% at an overall level, we are covering here total 9 customers and then serving 4 stores. Now coming to the next bit of the dashboard is here you can see this fancy visuals appearing. It says January MTD growth is coming to 13%, and you can see the targets here is 74 lakhs for the month of January, and then the revenue happen is 35 lakhs, which tells you the 48% of the target delivered. What you can see here is the previous year revenue, which basically tells you 35 lakh rupees of revenue happened this year versus the last year of 31 lakhs, which tells you the 13% of growth happening here. Now we will see how respective regions are doing in terms of delivery. Let's check out the East. I can just click on the East and you can see it delivers 57% of target. Let's check North. It says 50%, South is 45%, and West is 41%. So West is the least performing in terms of achieving the targets. Now let's check it the same by category, how the respective categories are performing in the West region. I can just click on Dairy. So Dairy is achieving the target of 36% but delivering a negative growth. I can check Grocery is the 11% growth with 36% of delivery, and then the Personal Care is 31% of delivery with a negative growth. So that's how you can just check this out for the respective store format, respective regions, respective customers, and then see the dashboarding reflecting updated. Yeah. Now let's say now you have a multiple selections here and then you want to reset the filter. So this is where you can just click on and you'll get small pop-up appearing here, and you can see the category, region and the year selected through the selection. I'll say reset all slicer. So it will reset all the slicer and then take us back to the original page. I'll select back 2025 year here, and then there is a report section. And what is this used for? So whenever I want to update my data set, I can just say report filter, a small pop-up will appear. Here I can just select data setup and then the target data set. I can just say go ahead with the sales data setup. I'll click on it. I'll get the sales raw data file. I can select it and say open, and then accordingly the data will be refreshed as on today's by so and so time. Target data setup, I can go select target data file and then say open, and then accordingly the data will be updated. I'll say cancel as of now and close. To summarize this dashboard, it gives a single page of view of performance against targets across regions, store, category and so on. It helps leadership to quickly identify where we are performing well and where corrective actions is needed. Thank you so much for watching this walkthrough of the sales